Good day everyone, this is Alvin again from the Philippines and welcome to my review of episode 9, the last episode of SupraChat for Miss Supranational 2022. Welcome! So let me remind again that there will be two winners from this group. One will be voted by you through the Miss Supranational voting app and one will be voted by the judges. And the two winners from this group and the other groups will all advance to the next round and then battle each other out again until only two remains that will proceed and make it in the first cut of the competition. So that's a very, very good reward. So the ladies in this group were Malaysia, Melisha Lin, Ukraine, Diana Mironenko, Venezuela, Ismelys Velasquez, England, Kate Marie, Cuba, Liz Rodriguez, Ghana, Gifty Boakye, Uruguay, Ximena Bertinat. And the same as the other groups, there were 3 questions that were asked to them. First is the personal question, followed by random question from fans, and finally general question. Same question to all 7 of them. And the question was, what does it mean to be real? Sounds simple, but it actually is much deeper. There's actually something much deeper than that question. So let's go. Here's my ranking of the 7 ladies based on their performances. Again, this is just what I thought. So let's see if we share the same thoughts. Starting with my number 7, Uruguay, Ximena Bertinat. She was asked if it's important to be a multitasker. Good start, but very cliche finish. That's all I have to say. For the last question, her answer here was much better than the first one, and I love how she always gives a smile that radiates when she's on the screen, and especially when she responds. I have to give her this rank because in comparison to others, I felt like she needs a bit more work on giving substance and impact, and I'm really hoping that she'll work on that. My number 6 goes to England. Kate Marie, she was asked about her biggest regret in life. When I heard this question, I was like, oh my gosh, here we go again. And are we going to hear another pageant cliche answer? And thankfully, we didn't. I love that she shared a specific experience that she regret, talking about her struggle in school because of her dyslexia. And if I could add something, since she didn't talk about what she did to address the issue, I wish she gave a tip on what would other people do, especially those who experience the same thing, for them not to experience what she experienced. That would have been more effective. For the last question, being real is a vague word, but I'm glad that she highlighted her own views and rather than giving a general statement that is for everybody's point of view. Honestly, her answers were good, but in comparison to others, I would feel like it needs a bit more impact and spark as well. And also, just something that just came into me right now. Question and answer is a very limited time. I mean, there's a time limit to the final question. So in her second question where she talked about her experience, it's good, but she really needs to make sure to make it as short as possible, or something that really fits within the time limit, because she speaks a lot. That is an advantage, of course, but since this is a competition where time is limited, she needs to make sure to congest everything in a short time but still be able to give an impactful response. So that's also a tip for everybody else. Number 5 goes to Cuba. Liz Rodriguez, she was asked who does she listen to when she doesn't know what to do. It was an okay-ish answer overall, and I love her smile and her personality, but content-wise, just okay-ish to me. For the last question, she gave a short, direct, and acceptable answer. She said, being real is being true to yourself. And that's really the answer that generalizes all answer. I also love her confidence in responding to the last question, so I give her more points to this round. My number 4 goes to Venezuela. Ismelys Velasquez. She was asked if life is easier for men or women. And this question definitely reminds me of the question that was asked to Miss Universe 2008 from Venezuela, Diana Mendoza. I love how she attacked the question in a general way, and I think it is okay with the answer that she gave. Plus, she was very confident as well, especially with her response, and I'm surprised that she can speak English fluently too, simply because I was surprised since I didn't know much about her before. So good job. And for the last question, her answer was good too, and I love how she was able to segue the tagline of Miss Supranational, which is aspirational, inspirational. However, in comparison to others, I felt like the answer of the ladies whom I placed higher than her have more substance and depth. That's why they're much higher. So hopefully she'll work on that too. My number 3 goes to Ukraine. Diana Mironenko. She was asked what kept her going and strong during the tough times in her country. I think what made her answer powerful was it comes from real experience, and the entire world is watching, especially with what's happening in her country right now. It wasn't just a pageant answer, but it was just purely a message of hope for the children and an aspiration for the young generation. So I felt like her answer was not a pageant answer, but it was more of a realistic aspiration that she wanted. So the felt of sincerity and genuine feel is what truly made her answer the winner for that round. For the last question, I have to commend her as well. It was a good response, and it was just a natural conversation to me, which makes it even better. My number 2 goes to Malaysia. Melisha Lin. She asked if society elevates celebrities and forgets that they are ordinary human. I like her personality, and I love how she seems natural and confident when she responded to the question. Her answer was quite good too. I mean, it didn't really make me wow, but I just love how confident she was when delivering her answer, and I would rank it as something good. Not maybe the strongest, but good enough. For the last question, once again, she nailed it. Great answer, and I love how she responded with a smile and how she made her turn a very, very engaging round. And I believe that's a very important quality. You need to make sure that your public speaking is engaging to the listener. But my winner for this episode goes to Ghana. Gifty Boakye. She was asked how she handles situations that requires very little time, but with a lot of pressure. She's great actually with her response. I specifically like her statement when she said that pressure means it's important to you, and the statement after. So I really love how she thinks differently, but very, very strong points. For the last question, she gave the best answer, hands down. I love each and every word, each and every example she gave, and the messages in her response are motivating, inspiring, and definitely powerful. And her message and her answer is something that I could imagine being said in a platform like TEDx. I mean, it was really good. And the fact that she was able to deliver her message with confidence, with firmness, and with connection, that for me is a winner. Hands down, no doubt. So that's it. This is my winner and my ranking for episode 9 of SupraChat, and I'm looking forward to your commentaries, to my commentaries, and to my ranking. So don't forget to leave your comments below. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and share the video as well. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe, because you'll be seeing more of these videos in the future. For now, thank you very much and have a wonderful day from the Philippines.